Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the class Business Organization. My name is Orin Martha. Am I audible to you all? Anybody can respond?
Yes.
Done. Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay. For further communication, you can use the chat box for the questions that I ask. So shall we begin? To talk about the subject, I'll just give you a gist of the subject, that is business organization. There are 5 modules in this particular subject. First one is introduction to business. Second is forms of business organization. Third is public enterprises. Fourth, business combinations, and management of organization is the 5th one. We will be focusing on the first module today. So that is introduction to business. Can you all see this slide? Okay, just go through it, read these quotes, and give me your understanding of business. What do you mean by business? So you can just put your answers, write down your answers in the chat box quickly. 1 or 2 answers are okay. Go through these quotes and your understanding. What do you mean by business? I'm waiting. At least 1 or 2 answers. Quickly write down in your chat box. Good. Business helps to make money for our needs. Okay. I don't know what Shreyas is answering. Business is a trade. Okay, good. Another answer, one more. You go through these quotes and give me your answers. Okay, I think there is no answer. There are 40 of you, more than 40. Business is a communication between two people. All big business organizations are started with the small investments. Well, nice. Okay, what did you analyze? That's what I asked. Now, does any one of you want to become a businessman or woman? A business is an organization or enterprising entity in commercial, industrial, or professional activities. This is a copy paste answer. Okay. Things done for making profit. That's called business. Nice. Is it only for profit? Business is only for profit. Is it only for profit? So business is not just making money. It is also a social responsibility, also you can say. And there is a loss, there's a risk. Good. Well, we'll go ahead. So introduction to business. Business is in human activities that involve efforts undertaken for three things. That is to satisfying human needs, to earn one's livelihood, and to derive mental satisfaction. As already told, you only have answered me that it's earning money. So it's not just earning money, it also satisfying your needs, the human needs. And for some people, it also it derives a mental satisfaction. So it involves three activities: to satisfy human needs, to earn one's livelihood, and to derive mental satisfaction. It is an economic activity, human activity of these three, and economic activities which is undertaken by people to earn one's living and for production of wealth. So the money is produced when you make business. So in economic terms, it is making profit. And in non-economic terms, it is social activity which people undertake to derive personal satisfaction. So there are two views of this business. So one is economic activity wherein you earn the profit. The second one is the human or social activity where it is to satisfy your personal needs. So I hope you understand, hope you understood what business means. Going ahead. Business, what is it is, which I already have explained. It's just put in the form of sentence, proper sentence. You can write it down if you want. Activities connected with the production of or purchase and sale of goods or services with the objective of earning profit is called business activity. So what is the meaning of business? It is production or purchasing the goods and services with the objective is to make money. So some of the examples of business activities are mining, manufacturing, trading, transportation, insurance. So make an observation here. Mining, transportation, all this can be a goods, like you can see them. Banking, insurance, these are services. So difference between what is goods and services is one is tangible, one is intangible. Tangible meaning you can see them. intangible, you cannot see, you can only feel it. So manufacturing of good is tangible thing, giving services is intangible. So business involves both goods and services. So if you provide service also, it's a business. If you provide goods, I mean sell goods also, it is business. So I hope you understood. Then thus business may be defined as an economic activity involving regular production or purchase and distribution of goods and services with the objective of making money, earning profit. Three things. One, production or purchase. Second thing, goods and services. And the third thing is objective is to earn profit. Okay, so there are, please remember in economic terms, I'm talking in terms of economic. Business means in terms of economic, three things, that is production or purchase or distribution of what? Goods and services. What is the objective? Why do we do this? Why do we purchase or sell the good? It is to make profits. Okay, clear? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, you can put it in the chat box. Okay. Let's go to the next one. The concept of the business. Already I explained three things. Business may be defined as an economic activity that involves production, sales of goods and services undertaken with the motive of earning profit by satisfying human needs in the society. Again, added point over here is the business doesn't mean that it's only making profits, it's only earning money. In human or social activity, as social activity, it also satisfies one's need. So three things, again I repeat, it is production and sales, or production or purchase or sales, distribution of what? Product and service, goods and services. What is the reason for doing this? To earn the profit. This is in terms of these three things, in terms of earning profit. It's in terms of economic point of view, but in other point of view, that is as a social activity, it also satisfies human needs. Am I clear? Any doubt? No doubt? Okay. Next. Definition of business. You have given three definitions. One is by Skinner, the other one is by Keith Davis, and then Professor Owen. So all talks about in a similar terms. What Skinner and Ivanchi says is business is the exchange of goods, services, or money for the mutual benefit or profit. Okay, two parties are there. You exchange either goods or service or money in order to get benefit, mutual benefit or profit sake. Second, business may be defined as any form of commercial activity to satisfy the economic wants of the people at profit, which means you are giving a service to the society, you are satisfying the needs of the people, but at the benefit of profit, earning your own livelihood. Third, business is any enterprise engaged in production and distribution of goods for sales in the market or rendering service for a price. Again, talks about in the same similar line. That is business, meaning it is an enterprises which involves in the activity of production, distribution of goods and services in the market in order to earn the profit or in order to give the service to the people, satisfy their personal needs. Nature of the business. Okay, or it is also called as characteristics of business. I've listed down few of the points. We will see one by one. Okay. Excuse me. Business is an economic activity. This is the definition itself. Economic activity meaning the objective is to make money, earn profit, or making wealth. Okay, collecting wealth. It is business activity. Second, it includes the activities of production or purchase or distribution. Now, in order to make a money, you need to have something, okay, that is goods or service. And what do you do with the goods and services? What are the activities? That is production, purchase, selling, or distribution. So it involves, when I say business, it is right from the manufacturing of procuring the raw material till that you sell it to the end user. All the activities are involved in business. You're purchasing or you're getting the raw material from somewhere, you're processing it, packing them, and selling it to the final consumer, distributing it to the final consumer. It deals in the goods and services. I already explained this also. Business doesn't mean selling only goods, it also involves services. So business can be done with the tangible things. Tangible things, you understand. Now laptop is a tangible thing, you can see. Phone is a tangible thing, I can see. Fish, food items are tangible things, you can see them. Anything anything that you can see. Chair is a tangible thing that you can see, purchase, right? Intangible is that you cannot see. Now I'm giving you a lecture, that is you can only feel. Okay, it's a service given by a teacher. Beauty parlor or saloons, these are services. Hospitals, services. Education industry, services. Hotels and restaurants, services. Tourism, services. Amusement parks, services. I hope you understood what is services and goods. So business deals with both. Okay. Next, it implies regularity of transactions. Now, regularity of transaction, money doesn't remain in one person. So it keeps on changing, or it keeps on moving from one person to other person. So there is a movement of money. So transactions takes place. And how does it takes place? Because of the business. So business meaning today I have a money, tomorrow I'll give it to somebody, that person will gain the money, he gives it to someone. So regular transaction of money takes place. Next, it aims at earning profit through the satisfaction of human needs. Okay, so I also told you the other side of the business is not just making money, it is also satisfying the human needs. So the social activity, in terms of social activity, it provides or it satisfies the needs of the individual. Next, very important, is it involves risk. Without risk, no business possible. So you cannot expect a profit at the first instance. So maybe 1 or 2 or 3 years may go in a loss. You have to reach to the point called BEP, that is break-even point. What is the meaning of break-even point? Break-even point is nothing but where there's no loss, no profit. Okay, I will start my business. I have invested my money in a business. Okay, I'm progressing in it. Now, when I progress in the business, I have to spend money. Whatever I have to spend it. Okay, you would reach to the point one point where there is no loss, no profit. So when you cross this point, whatever extra things that you'll earn, that would become your profit. Do you understand? So there is a risk involved. There is no certain that adequate profit will be earned all the time. So you have to bear the loss. You have to face the consequences. You have to face the challenges. So it's not just in terms of because of your own ability. There are different reasons why a business can be a risk. You may not be getting enough labor, shortage of labor, raw material shortage, political influences, geological conditions like health conditions or pandemics like corona, COVID, whatever. And then all this affects the business. All this is a risk of business. Okay, it is there. You cannot just avoid it. but doesn't mean that one should quit the business, because you all have this risk. So if you lose in one, probably you will have to start again and gain in another. So the last point is it creates utility, it creates value. So who will decide? The product should reach to the right person at the right time and at the right place. A right product should be reached to the right time, at the right time, to the right, at the right place, to the right person. So it creates utility. So business is the one thing that actually decides, or it functions in that way. So I have a product which is right for one person. It should reach to the person whether at the right time and at the right place. Got this? Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. Going to the next topic, that is classification of business. Now you need to be very, very attentive and you'll have to answer. Okay. I need your response. Do you have any doubt till now? Any doubt? No. Okay. Okay, keep your chat box open. One second. Okay. See this diagram properly. See this chart properly now. Classification or scope of business. Now, business can be broadly classified into two, industry and commerce. Okay. What comes under industry is one part of your right side talks about industry, the left side talks about commerce. So today we'll not focus on commerce, we will only focus on industry. Okay. Industry is further divided into three prominent categories, that is primary, secondary and tertiary. So we'll go one by one. Now the question for you, your chat box, be ready. What is the meaning of an industry? What do you mean by industry? You need to be a little quick while answering. Cannot waste time. The question is, what is the meaning of an industry? There are 49 of us. 48 of you. Answer. Which produces goods and services. Good. Next. Economic activity concerned with processing of raw material, where the raw material converted into usable goods. Industry is an economic activity, correct? Good. Factories, very nice. I don't want copy-paste answers. You will have to use your brain and answer. Simple question. What is an industry? Okay. Let's see. What is an industry? Industry definition says it is economic activity. You already, one of you, somebody answered, I guess one of you have given this answer. Economic activity concerned with what? It is processing of raw materials and manufacturing of goods. So understand, from extracting the raw material till you make a final product. Whatever comes in between, it is industry. So who does it? It happens in a factory, and that is called industry. Okay, so right from procuring the raw material till you make the final product, the after this selling is the other part. Okay, you hope you understand. Making the product till you make the product, it is industry. So what comes after that? After making the product, like packaging, all distribution, promotion, all these are other part of it. So only from manufacturing, from getting the raw material till making the final product is comes under the concept of industry. That the picture of it explains what are the different activities. Also, now you have a task. This is not for today. This is your homework kind of thing. So explore something about industry 4.0. It's a new concept, I believe. So you have to do a little research, little homework with regard to this. And if anybody knows, you can answer now only. If you, otherwise, we will have a discussion tomorrow. So make a note of this. Everybody, please make a note of this. Explore something about industry 4.0. We'll be asking this question tomorrow again. And you need to give me the answer. Have you made a note of this? Okay. I hope you've done. This is a task. This is not a question. The question, the task is explore something about industry 4.0. Just write it down. Later you can Google it and find out what it is. Okay, let's go to the next classification. Now we understood what is industry. Now I've said industries are again classified into three. It's actually four. The prominent is three. Which one? Primary, secondary, and tertiary. The primary meanings, these industries extract raw materials directly from the earth or sea. Simple terms, I want a raw material and I'm getting it from the nature, maybe from earth or under the sea, from any place. So industries which extract this raw material from the nature is called as primary industry. So give me example. Quickly write down in your chat box. Some examples of primary industries. No answers? Fishing, mining, good. Mining, okay. Trapping. Forestry. Good. These are the examples of primary industry. Now comes secondary hunting. Cool. Secondary industry. I have a raw material. Now I have to make it as a product. Manufacturing of the product. You process it. And then make a product is, final product is secondary industry. Okay. So tell me some examples for that. cement, steel construction, telecommunication, steel production. Okay, food industry, very good. So, okay, now getting the raw material, probably, let's say, wood. Okay, I have got the wood from the forest, is extracted the wood from the forest is primary industry. I've converted or processed and made a paper is secondary. Who has converted it into a final good is a secondary uh, secondary industry. I have a process. I mean, I have taken food item, for example, say milk, okay, and made converted into dairy products like doodh peda, whatever, curd, ghee. This is secondary industry. Hope you understood the difference between primary and secondary. Third part is tertiary. Tertiary is related to services. Okay, it's giving services. Give me some examples. Tertiary, financial institutions, good. Medical is not. You can say hospitals. Okay, medical, considering hospital. Public health, hospitality, very good. Education, pharmacy, insurance. Pharmacy, you prepare a medicine that there is a final product, no? Telecommunication, investment. Okay, good. I hope you understood what is this. Now the next part, I said there are three main categories, and the fourth one is called as quaternary industries. Quaternary industries incorporate a high degree of research and technology in in their processes, and employ highly qualified people. For example, biotechnology, computer programming, etc. So can you think of any industry which is coming under quaternary industry? Anybody? Okay, customer care, tourism, entertainment, then research, teaching, laboratory, space industry. Good. So mobile phone, and then computer programming, or these are some of the examples of quaternary industry. Okay, so now this slide explains everything in general. Just whatever I've explained, again the same thing. It is classification of industry: primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary. Primary, extracting the raw material like mining, farming, fishing. Secondary, is making the final product like car assembly, steel making. Tertiary is service related like transportation, tourism, etc. Quaternary is related to research, where computer research, mobile phone technology, biomedical, all this. Okay, this is the discussion question. You have to see the pictures and put them under the different category and find out which is the one quaternary industry. You have we have left with 3 minutes. So quickly tell me the answers. Okay. Categorize these industries under following headings, which is primary, which is secondary, and which is tertiary. And if you can find any industry which is related to quaternary, just give me the name. I hope you understood till now. So end of the session, we understood what is business is, different classification, nature and yeah, of the business, classification of the business, I mean industry, and the classification of industries. No answers? Don't scribble in the screen. You write your answers in the chat. No answers? Okay, somebody has answered. Okay. Now, I want you to differentiate them into primary, secondary, and tertiary. So you have the numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So say one, whether it is primary or secondary or tertiary or quaternary. What is second one? What is third one? What is fourth one? What is fifth one, sixth one, seventh one? If you don't know all of this, whichever you know, put the number and then classify them, categorize them. Is it difficult? If you do this activity, then only I can understand whether you understood what is the meaning of these industries or not. 3 is tertiary, 7th is quaternary. Okay. First is primary. First one is primary, agreed, correct. Second one, oil drilling. Anyone answered? First is primary, correct. Second is also primary. Third, research, it is quaternary. Fourth one is mining, automobile, secondary. Fourth is